his violin to play.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan, Western Michigan, and welcome to another broadcast of Continuous Miracle right here on WGLM 106.3. We're glad you're here with us again this morning. We've got co-host Mike in the studio.
Yeah, good morning, folks. That was hard to say, wasn't it?
And no, not really. I love your new T-shirt. That's what you caught my eye. So, or that caught my eye, I should say.
Again.
Yeah, again, thank you. And we got some guests in studio with us again this morning. We brought a friend of ours, John, in to have a little conversation with us about recovery this morning. And Joe in with us as well. And they're encountering, or have encountered, a sponsor-sponsee relationship through the fellowship. We have a 12-step program, and they're going to share a little of their experience with us this morning. Give people maybe a little better understanding of what goes on while working the steps of the 12-step program and some of the discoveries that they've made along the way together. Similar to some of the things Mike has done, and I've encountered myself along the way.
You're talking about the part about helping people.
Oh,
that one.
Yeah, helping others. We're so blessed to become a little weller, a little healthier by working a program, one of the 12-step programs. One of the obligations or suggestions or recommendations or whatever word you'd like to assign to it is that we reach back and we try and help the next person coming along, and whoever that may be. And that's what we experience in the recovery community, and have been experiencing for a long time. This isn't new. It's just it's being practiced fervently, I would say, nowadays, as opposed to maybe the way it had been previously. And that's because of the need. The need has always been there, but the want to actually participate in some of that stuff was less than what it is today. Let's just put it that way. And it's going on today, real time, and we're here to tell you a little bit about that.
John, could you tell me how you crossed paths with Joe in the first place, and we'll go from there.
First time I really met Joe, I think we were golfing at the Alano Club golf outing. Yep. He was with his sponsor, Roger, and we were on a team together, and we golfed, and Joe was a pretty good golfer. Seemed to have his stuff going pretty well.
Well, wait a minute.
Carried the team a bit.
No. I love the game of golf. Mm-hmm. I'm just not very adept at it. But I got a 3-step thing I use, okay?
Not 12.
Not 12.
Okay,
no, it's
3.
amazing. It's one of those things I only got to do 3 things.
All right. Yeah. I'll follow that rule.
You want me to share it with you?
Sure. Bring it. Any help we can get.
Yeah.
All right. Head down.
And no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Follow through. Swing hard in case you hit it.
That'll work.
Well, it does. It's great. And then I got guys like you around to watch where the ball goes.
There you go. Let somebody else watch it.
Yeah, and next thing I'm in the trees all by myself. So, anyway.
So just in case you hit the ball and Joe showed up to want to know something about the 12-step program, what the heck went on then?
Well, we met, and he seemed like a pretty nice guy, and he was working with a sponsor named Roger at the time. He's a good friend of mine, Roger is.
Yes.
And we worked together on a lot of different things and a lot of different programs. We've been on this program before, Roger and I have. Continuous Miracle program. And he's a big part of the kind of the stuff that I do. We work together to give back to the community.
Yeah. And there's a lot of that going on in the Greenville, Belding, local community, and the giving back part where people are really becoming well, and it's part of that continuous miracle that we like to share here on the radio with you for an hour a week.
We're very, very fortunate to be in Greenville. I think there's a lot going on in this community for the size and recovery-wise that it's just incredible.
It is
It
phenomenal.
really is.
Yeah, it really. When I say that, it's not an overstatement whatsoever. A lot of things, good things, taking place for a lot of people. And, we're all just glad to be a part of it. Me and Mike.
Well, the part of the recovery community is well, a lot of the common ground we're talking about is the MAC, Montcalm Milano Club,
Right.
where I take it you guys didn't just golf all the
No.
time. You like cross paths somewhere else. I'm thinking
Yeah.
the MAC had something to do with it.
I would see Joe at meetings and things like that, and different meetings around the area. I got to know him a little bit and got to hear his story. And, he seemed to be doing pretty well.
You did forget to talk about your shoe coming apart.
Oh yeah, my shoe.
I have a picture of it.
I had some
Oh,
old
we got
golf
evidence.
Yes, I
shoes.
do.
I had some old golf shoes I've been limping along for a while. I think I glued them once, and finally the
Glue?
glue cut loose. Yeah, the sole on the bottom of the golf shoe. I don't golf that often.
You're
so
supposed to use tape.
I had Gorilla Glue.
Everybody knows that.
I had Gorilla Glue. I'm learning, all right?
All right, all right.
I'm learning. I'm
You
getting
call
better.
me next time
Now
you
I
need
know.
some shoe repair.
All right.
I'm going to get back to this recovery thing for a minute about
Sure.
Joe here.
Sorry.
You brought this pigeon. We maybe should talk to him a bit. So, if you're working with John now,
Mhm.
and you were working with another guy then, does that mean that it didn't sort of take, that you didn't stay sober even if you golfed with this guy?
Yeah. My first sponsor, he brought me through the steps, through the first 4 or 5 steps, and my mentality of being honest just wasn't there. I went through a good 7 months of sobriety with him, but
That's a good run. One day is a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He couldn't keep you sober?
He could not.
Oh,
Not his
and-
job either.
No. So I had a sit down and a really hard conversation with him, and basically he said, it's really hard to work with someone that's not being honest. So after
Well,
that,
it's almost impossible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't being honest with myself. I wasn't being honest with other people. So that led to more failures. So.
But all the while you're learning about this, right?
Oh yeah.
So there's nothing wasted here
Mm-mm.
because these were all learning experiences that you could use to benefit when you encountered
Right.
John here,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I heard a guy say earlier our primary purpose is stay sober.
Oh,
So you hadn't quite hit the primary purpose yet,
I have not. No.
but it seems to be taking now.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't happen right away.
Well, there was some more struggle.
There was a lot more struggle. So.
I call that denting things up a good
Yeah, there was.
A little more education involved here.
So I sat down with John. We went to a local restaurant. Sat down and he talked to me about becoming a sponsor, and he asked if I wanted to do this, and I agreed. But I still had a lot of things to take care of, and I still wasn't being honest. I was in a bad place. So I fast forward after meeting with John and doing a couple things with him, and I went down a really bad road. It was summer of 2023, I think.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Started back drinking again, and and kind of hiding it from everyone, including my sponsor.
Not very
That-
well.
That did not work very
Not
He
well.
very
stopped
well.
calling, and
Yeah,
that's kind of like, that's a big red flag right there.
Indicator.
Yep.
Yeah. So, fast forward, I hit my, they call it the bottom, and I hit one of my many bottoms that summer. Ended up ended up in the hospital. You know,
Overachiever.
Yeah, overachiever.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. So
No, that's unfortunate. It's true though. That's what happens with a lot of
you know,
folks who don't latch on to this recovery program or an opportunity to become sober. Yeah, they wind up. Well, the book says jails, institutions, or death.
yeah.
Okay, that's what it says. Black
You're
and
in the
white.
hospital. You were close on to death.
Yeah, well, you're
Yeah.
institution, you know, or a treatment center is an institution. And the longer you hang around the recovery community, you come to realize how true that is.
Yep.
And
a lot of people.
a lot of people, yeah. So when you become sober, that's why we recognize it as an actual miracle, you know, and stay sober and help other people become sober, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, but it takes what it takes to for us to learn to become a little more honest.
Yep. And it took a few months after that. I ended up, you talked about the three things: jail, institution, death. I was really close to the death part. The doctors the next morning were really surprised that I was still around, and I think God had some different plans, and I
Well, apparently.
yeah. After that, I ended up going to institution or rehab. So so I checked 2 of those off,
Check.
almost 2, but all during that time, this guy right here, he didn't give up. You know, he didn't.
We don't shoot our wounded.
Yeah,
No.
I heard that a lot.
First
Yeah.
down, help them stand back up again.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah. So fast forward to February 3rd, 2024. That was the last drink I had.
Yeah.
That was my last, and since then I've been sober.
Congratulations.
Wow.
That's quite a string of days to put together.
It's
1
pretty
year,
good run.
9 months, and 2 days. So.
yeah.
Oh, but somebody's counting, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone's
No.
a miracle.
Oh, you know, that's right. Every day is a miracle. That's why I call it a continuous miracle, because since I got sober, the sun keeps rising every day, and I got an opportunity every day, just like everyone else in the recovery community.
Snowfall falls.
Snowfall.
Snowfalls and
I noticed my denial about all that. I
Yeah,
haven't even mentioned
you
it
haven't
this
even
morning.
mentioned
We'll bring it up.
Mm-mm.
We'll bring it up.
I woke up to my voice this morning and told him that there's no school today, guys. It's snow.
I thought this was well, that is
Well,
odd.
it is. When it does snow, there's no school. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? You all right, Mike? I know you had a little careen in this morning.
Fortunately, they left the snow off the road, so I had a clear path for a change.
Nice. Nice.
And made the most of it. Didn't hit anything for a change.
No.
I had an opportunity last night with a couple deer, but I let them boys be.
Well, it's their time of year. They're doing what they want.
Mike's got a different idea of deer hunting.
He does.
He does
Yeah.
It works.
Pretty
All you have to
effective.
do is have a driver's license and a license on your car, and you can hunt just like I do.
No paying the DNR their fees. Just sit with a car.
We'll just do it this way.
Tenderized already too.
And I leave them there so somebody else can get the backstrap.
There you go.
Generous to a fault.
Neighborly.
Yes, sir.
So back to Joe here. So yeah, almost 2 years now. Well, 1 year, 9 months. Yeah. And so what I know, John, you've been a part of all this, and like John mentioned, we don't shoot our wounded. Just kind of stood back and allow him to do what needed to be done for him to become willing. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's hard to watch sometimes.
It's
It is
painful.
really difficult.
Yeah.
But I heard one time, who am I to deny someone the opportunity to experience the pain necessary for them to change?
Mhm.
It might have been you that said that. I don't know.
I think it was, because
But-
I've used that more
Yeah.
than once.
that is important, you know.
Yeah.
And if you step in, sometimes people, they need to get to where they need to be, in order to make that change, and it has to come from inside. It doesn't come from the sponsor. It doesn't come from anybody
Nope.
else. It comes from the individual inside. But when they're ready, that's when the sponsor can be useful and helpful.
Yeah.
Like telling them to stop shooting yourself in the foot.
Stop shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah. No, it's to be there and to just to work the steps with somebody when they're ready, when they
they're
can be
ready.
honest, when they can finally be honest. And I was there too. I've had that experience. Wasn't ready. Wasn't. We've all went through that process
Yeah,
of
you
hitting rock bottom and being ready finally.
right. I know you talked about your experience a time or two up in Mount Pleasant, right?
Mount Pleasant, yep.
Yeah,
That's where I got
that's
sober.
where you got sober. Yeah, remember that
Beautiful Alno Club up there. It's got
Yeah.
a cool picture on the wall.
mural?
Mural.
I've
Yeah,
been up there. Yeah,
pretty nice. But
but then you took that sobriety and then you brought it down to
had
here
the
where you.
privilege of watching other people grow,
Mhm.
watching a community grow up around me.
Yeah.
That's you know, it says in the book, it's something you will not want to miss. And
You're in the midst of it.
I'll testify to that. It's a beautiful thing
Mhm.
to watch people get sober.
So I think I'm going to have to go look in my collection of things because I was up to Mount Pleasant maybe some 9 years ago or so, and I was given a card with a mustard seed on it.
Yeah,
I should
Richard.
see. Okay,
Richard, yeah,
the man that brought the literature in from.
absolutely.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, I had that card in my wallet for a long time.
Is that the faith thing?
Yeah, the faith of a mustard seed.
And it's grown to a point of.
Being able to help people. I mean, what better thing can you do in life other than help people?
I haven't found many others.
Yeah.
You know, trying to help other people be as best as they can be for that day too. You know?
It's a privilege. It really is. Somebody was there for me,
Yeah,
and
they were
it's
standing
my
there.
responsibility for me now that I love, I enjoy.
What's that responsibility pledge say?
Whenever anyone in AA reaches out, we're responsible.
There you go.
We're there to help. So when AA asks, we say yes. So when somebody asks to be on a radio
I was gonna
show,
say that.
we say yes. I beat you to it.
You go,
Yeah.
Joe.
I can tell what you're thinking about.
Hey, what you guys doing?
Yeah, they're digging the bottom of the barrel today, guys. Scott called me 2 days ago.
Right?
My favorite of that was, you don't have to, Joe. And I'm like, yeah, I do.
That was a test.
Yeah,
Pass.
it was a test.
Well, yeah. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yep. I'm learning to listen now.
Wow, that's
Instead
cool.
of doing it my own way.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of listening, we got Dangerous Darren here on the dials. I failed to mention.
Yeah, did you order this weather?
No, I can't be held responsible.
Mike,
Yes, I did. I missed. I
send
wanted.
it back.
Return to sender.
At least we know who's responsible.
Yeah.
John told me that just a minute ago. I am.
Don't worry, it's going to be 50 by Wednesday. It'll all be gone. We got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's Michigan.
It's Michigan and almost winter. So we'll be right back after these brief messages from our sponsors. And thank you so much for being with us here this morning on Continuous Miracle.
Good work.
Yeah. It doesn't take long. It goes fast. Time goes fast. Yeah. Got any bright ideas over there? I seen you
Not yet.
stretching.
Well,
I
I-
just wondered
I-
if something popped up here.
I was in a meeting the other day and I was trying to talk about that stuff, and the guy worked
45
one of them off for me.
Oh, nice.
Crystal Community Center, formerly the Crystal Elementary School. More
Before I went to
info
elementary school.
at 989.
Not only did I get banned from the AA club, but I got banned from the Crystal Elementary School
You
playing
kicked
basketball because I went in
Really?
with like a half pint of something in me, and they said,
Can't do that.
"Don't come back."
Frowned on that?
What?
Frowned on that?
They did. I was kind of moving people under or over heavily.
High of 35.
15
Cloudy
seconds.
skies, snow showers likely overnight Monday night.
You don't have to do that just in the bar. You can go anywhere.
You can go anywhere.
For
Yeah.
Veterans Day Tuesday, a high of 38.
You ready? Yes, I am.
More of the music you love on WGLM.
I love that voice. That girl voice. Ready?
Yeah, that's Carter's daughter.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, Scott back here.
Beautiful.
Caught you napping.
Hey, you did. Firing that finger at me. Wow. We're back here with you, right, on Continuous Miracle, 106.3 WGLM. We do have a phone here with us this morning if you'd like to call in and talk to Joe or John or Mike. 616-754-1063.
Works for Colin Scott too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm here too. That was kind of fun. So we were talking a little bit about how Joe learned to become a little more honest about things prior to the break here, and what's happened since then, right? And that's part of this miracle that you hear us speak about here, the continuous miracle. Then you guys, I'm assuming, had gone through the steps of 12 steps of a recovery program together.
We have.
And then in that process, tell me a little bit about what you encountered.
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I know
there's-
for a guy like me,
Yeah.
changed when I wrote stuff down.
Yeah.
I was trying to do this process, but I had to have a sponsor point to me that write that stuff down, son,
Yeah.
and it would change the dynamics for you. Anything like that for you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, especially, we.
Yeah, because it's theoretical at that point.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody think their way sober.
Yeah.
I have not, and I've been at this stuff a while. But when we follow the suggestions of a 12-step program, we actually physically have to take action and write some things down.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a lot of folks, and myself included, that when we're able to put pen to paper, that something happens there where it's not. They refer to it as the ism, say alcoholism, and the ISM stands for inside of me. And when I write that, put that stuff on paper, guess where it's not anymore? It's not inside me. It's on paper. It's in black and white. I found that, and I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist or nothing like that, but I can prove it. But after doing this for a while, I've seen that in just so many different people who've had similar experiences. So this writing things down that Mike likes to speak about extensively, and the reason he does is because it's been effective. It has some sort of a quotient to it that helps folks like us.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. I know it's one of the hardest things. I think it's one of the steps that people stumble on the most because they're afraid to write it down.
Yeah.
And I've found, from my experience and from working with others, that the only thing to be afraid of is me.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's none of these steps are designed to hurt anybody.
No.
They'll help you, and it's just getting over that fear sometimes.
Yeah.
To write it down, and put it on paper, and then you can look at it, and there's no more second guessing it. There's no more making excuses for it. You can see how ridiculous some of the behavior that I did really was.
Well, you're not rationalizing
I'm not-
and justifying it. It's
Yeah.
right here in black and white. We can see it.
You can see it,
and that's that part of that becoming honest.
Yeah. We would sit down and he would give me homework, and he'd make me. He suggested that I would read.
Make
He
you.
didn't make me do anything. He didn't make me do anything. And I think the biggest one I struggled with was step one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it has a lot to do with honesty, and just that took a while. It took. I went to a retreat, an AA retreat with
Deacon Pete.
Pete, and he.
Good guy.
Yeah, Deacon Pete.
He literally pointed his finger right in my face.
Oh,
and,
good.
And told me how it was, and that was one of the biggest turning points in my sobriety, is when I finally accepted. And it seemed like as soon as that happened, I was finally able to start working on it.
Mhm.
And it goes to tell you, it's the people around you. If I can give myself up and actually start listening, I might actually stuff starts working. So he'd give me homework, and I would sit down with him later, and we'd go over it. And that's kind of the only way I can learn. I'm a hands-on person. I need to.
Didn't hurt, did it? Doing homework.
It did not hurt.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I had to put my phone away. I turned the TV off.
That would
Kind of
have
like
been rough.
in school. Kind of like in school, right? With the
It
kids,
was like
like put their
school.
phones on.
Had a ruler out.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
whack.
Oh yeah.
I didn't any of that.
Yep,
Yeah,
so,
he did good.
yeah.
We'd meet about once a week usually, and
Mhm.
I gave him homework, and he'd work on that for the week. And some of the steps would take a little longer, so we'd go longer than a week.
Mhm.
But we moved through it at a real rapid pace. We didn't
Yeah,
dawdle.
well, it says, don't dilly-dally.
This is the first
If a
time through the
person
steps.
is-
It's the
yeah.
first time through the steps. You continue.
Yeah.
It's not the last time through the steps. It's the first time. Now you got it. Keep doing it.
Yeah. get some relief?
Yeah.
Did you experience some relief maybe from some of this writing down? And
Oh yeah. When we were done with each step, it was like, I'm ready for the next one. Let's do
Yeah.
this, and he told me, once I hit step 12, I'm done, right? I'm graduated. Yeah. No,
Get to work.
No, yeah.
Now you get to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
That's when the voluntold comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Let's go to a radio
Let's
show.
go to a radio show.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
God calling.
Yeah. So I had a lot of support, and obviously John is my sponsor, but really
takes a village.
really behind me is my wife. She put up with a lot.
Oh, I'm
And
sure.
It's absolutely amazing. She is my rock, and it's nice having that support. Getting home, and she's just she's there supporting me. I have 7 kids.
Oh, wow, that's a
Yeah.
passel.
Yeah.
7 kids.
Yeah.
2 more, you have a baseball team.
I'd say I'm working on it, but no,
Oh.
I think I'm.
I know.
Hey, no one likes a quitter.
I,
Except in a 12-step
I'm a quitter,
program.
right, I'm a quitter.
Yeah,
We're all
except in a
quitters.
12 I didn't finish.
Okay.
We like quitters in the 12-step program.
okay.
7 kids. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about her, but good for you. You keep swinging, sweetheart. I don't think I've ever met your spouse, so I look forward to that. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
probably have some fun with her.
I met her at a speaker meeting 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
He married above his pay grade.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
that part.
He married
that
up.
part.
Most of us do.
Yeah,
Most of us
well,
do.
that's
I'm
true.
included in that.
That is true.
She is on fire. She's right along with this recovery with me, and we try to meet once a week, just me and her, and sit down and go over recovery.
Okay.
She's on my team as well.
So wait a minute. It sounds like you're working a 12-step program with someone, like a sponsor sort of stuff. Wow. That's what one does with this stuff?
It is.
They share that with the world in a healthy, constructive way?
Someone gave it to me. I need to give it. I need to give it back.
I think anybody who's sponsored somebody can tell you too. When you see somebody that gets it, that look in their eye, that spark that gets
Yeah.
returned. When they finally realize, you know what, I had a part in all this. It wasn't everybody else's fault, and I get to do something to change it. And they start taking those actions to change it. That is just—it's incredible.
Yeah.
To be
What's
able
that?
to take
Pop?
part in that.
Yeah, that
The
pop.
pop. Yeah, that one.
That's where my head came
Yeah,
Right.
out of the
out.
back door. And
Yes, sir.
it's hard to hear anything with your head up there.
I noticed.
It's
Oh, you
really,
should have seen it.
really smelly attitude too. Let me tell you. I
Yeah.
don't need to picture that. Thanks, Scott.
Oh,
You
come
look
on.
comfortable just like that, like a pretzel.
Yeah. When you get to see that in somebody else and know that what it entails, that their life is going to change and
Right.
they are going to be blown away in a short
And,
period of time.
I was going to say, it can change. Lightning speed. I have seen some miracles.
Yeah.
And still do, actually. Yeah.
I gotta point something out. When you were about 5 minutes ago or so, you said you went through the steps about 1 a week, so it was like 3 months or so, a little more, and you got him through it.
We didn't dawdle
Okay, well, there's a big.
when he was ready,
Yeah.
and there's the difference.
Well, some people have been saying, "Oh, you can only do 1 step a month, or we only work at what?" That's a person needs to get through this so they learn the process.
Folklore is what
I'm,
that is.
I'm not going to tell anybody how to work their sponsees through the steps. That's up to you. But for me, what I've experienced and what worked for me and what's worked for the people that I work with is a pretty rapid movement through it. You don't, I don't waste time. I don't dilly dally. And if they're not ready, then they can get ready. I can't get them there. You know,
No.
it's up to them to be ready. And then when you're ready, let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm
that willingness has to
100% into it.
come from within. Nobody's going to get you sober.
I can't talk somebody into getting sober.
Right.
You know, there's nothing I can say that's going to make somebody that's not ready be ready. They've got to be there on their own.
And do the work.
I can show them what it looks like,
Hmm.
but I can't do it for them.
Right. You can be a decent example.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I
that's,
don't know about the 7 kids part, but
I think that's rocking it, man. That's doing great.
he was doing great on his own. I said
Yeah.
that department.
Inventory tells a guy like me,
Social lubricant.
is my lifestyle sustainable? I'm not biting on that one.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure
We're going in a bad direction.
7 more kids would be easily sustainable.
Right, back it down. Well, good for you guys, 7 kids. So you're showing them that life's a little different today too. Imagine around the house.
Yeah.
Dad's a little more, I don't know, a little more reasonable.
Yeah, yeah, they've all been touched with the old Joe, you know, and
Sure.
there's been,
Well, you were there the whole time, right? Well, you know, between
I mean, yeah,
daily answers.
define being there, you know, it's yeah,
Present and available.
yeah,
Maybe.
That is a good definition, rather than unmanageable.
yeah.
Yeah, for a guy like me, what about the family things? It was being present and available. When I was still drinking, even if I wasn't drinking, I was thinking about drinking, and that kind of interfered with my being emotionally present and available for my family. When a man gets home from work and the kids haven't seen him all day.
Yeah.
I heard John say something about that this morning.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming sometimes, but that's where the program comes in. That's what it teaches us to do, is to take that pause and say, what do they need? What do they want? And it's not, because my children love me. That's not a bad thing.
No,
You
it's
know?
a good thing. Yeah.
If I react poorly, well, that is a bad thing. So,
Yeah, Roger would teach me the step back, just think a second, you know, and don't react, and it seems to work really well. So,
Joe's been a team effort.
yeah,
I remember when I used to send Roger for walks, and he called them stomps.
Serenity stomp. Yeah.
Good thing it's Serenity
Go for a
stomp.
oh, that's funny.
Today the reading was about on our days march what we do.
Right.
Yeah, it's best if I walk with purpose instead of stomping through most of it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's my purpose today?
Right. It becomes evident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To share my experience, strength, and hope.
Yeah, and however you're situated, whether you're, wherever you may be placed,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's at work or how you're conducting yourself.
Um,
Yeah, sure, Joe, you're starting to encounter some of that yourself, correct?
Oh yeah, yeah. Every day is it's new blessings and new experiences that I just would take for granted before. It's funny. Not funny, but our transmission in our vehicle went out last week. You know, and something like that in the past would have, one excuse to drink. You know. And,
Oh yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, everything was, but we're just, I see it, and everything I see in a different way now. Colors are different outside. I wake up, I'm alive. I get to help somebody today. And that thinking was never, it was all about me. What is happening to me? This is, why is God punishing me? And it's not about me now, and it's just a way better life.
Well, I can tell you how he's punishing you. He gave you 7 kids.
And I thought that.
It
in
is
the past,
evident
but-
to me.
Those are blessings, Scott. Those are
I
blessings.
know. Let's keep telling him that.
They're all-
Get through
You
something.
said a team effort, right? Okay,
It
I'll
takes-
do my part.
It takes a village. Yeah. So no, it's just I live life in a grateful way now. Everything I see different. Even when the guy cuts you off and in the highway and
that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm still working on that one.
I am too. The first reaction is the old Joe reaction, and then I don't know their story. So, but yeah, I would say we went through the steps fast on purpose because I have this way of kind of easing away from things and getting complacent, and I think John knew that, so he knew me better than sometimes I did.
Well, and that's just human nature. I mean,
Typical alcoholic behavior.
Yeah, that part.
I knew him because that's me. When I
Right.
get into something, I'll go 170% at it, and then I get bored with it, and I just kind of back away from it. And I knew that when I got into AA. That's why we went through the steps quickly when I got there.
Yeah.
And I found that kind of works a lot with people that are going to be successful. Is to get into it while you're hot, while you're still motivated. Just get into it and get going.
Yeah.
Don't waste
Or
time.
you're in pain.
Or while you're still hurting, you're acutely painful. Yeah,
I don't like it.
you're still on fire, right?
Yeah.
You
And
know?
the question becomes, you want to do something different, or you like this.
When life calms down and everything gets back to normal again, well, what motivation is there to continue? You know?
Right. Right. Pain is the greatest motivator known to man.
I read that somewhere.
More than once.
I would like to point out about the process, the 12-step program. It's both a triage and a long-term treatment.
Life,
There isn't any real difference other than the nuances of it as you're at what stage you're at. And it's about my accountability for myself and whether I want to keep doing that. And so anyway, it's important to be able to have this tool early on because we face those questions, whether it's short-term or long-term sobriety. What am I doing and how am I doing it?
Yeah, those questions arise daily.
Yeah.
That's why it's a day-at-a-time deal.
Yes, so if I don't have the tools early on, it's tougher. I know I made it tougher. I went 9 months before I let that guy with the bony finger stick it in my face and say, you ought to try
Yep.
prayer, son.
Takes different times for different people. I think of it as, if you've ever watched like a little kid with a hammer first time trying to pound a nail. They miss the nail, they're hitting, they bend the nail over, and it's a mess, but they're pounding it and they finally get it in. Versus
Keep
somebody
swinging.
versus somebody who's maybe a carpenter, been nailing for 20 years, 2 pounds and the nail's in. They
Yeah.
don't miss. That's what we do with our program. We work it through the first time, and we're bending nails, we're twisting things,
Hit your fingers.
we're hitting our fingers,
Damn it.
But we get the nail in, and then eventually, the more we do it, the better we get at it. And by the time we've got some experience, we're pounding nails in with one spike. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, and you wonder what's wrong with everybody else.
Why can't they do it? And you want to walk over and grab that kid and say, "Learn, this is how you got to do it," And the kid's got to learn how to do it, though.
Right.
you know?
I've made so much spiritual progress that I'm using a nail gun now.
There you go.
Oh, they entrust you with the.
Yeah.
It's mine. I bought it. Nobody. I
Power to. Oh, you didn't ask.
didn't
for
ask
Let him buy
anybody. I just jumped in and did
Talk to
it.
these people this story.
Yeah, I'm stopping at ASAP. We get done here. Darren's telling me we're going to take a quick break here, folks. So come on back and join us right after these messages from our sponsors. So we'll look forward to talking to you then.
So this is where I want the world's smallest violin to be playing.
Yeah.
That's an awesome song. I don't know if you ever heard it.
Well, send it to Darren.
Okay. When you hear that opening line and you go, wow, that's us alcoholics.
Darren Gibson does a deep dive into
Who we get a
music
call
and the
from?
stories behind them.
That was Cara. And then she texted me
Don't
and
miss a
said,
20 you know.
read the
Saturdays at
text.
8 a.m. and Sundays at noon.
She texted the station and says, hey guys, sorry I didn't make it in this morning. Jack broke his lead.
Especially if you're
And
under
I
65,
thought he had a heart attack,
self-employed,
but he is
between
home.
jobs, or you
That's
cover
the dog we're talking about.
Oh,
Jack.
You deserve
So
to
she
know
got
your
jacked off.
options. We'll show you what's available in your area.
Oh, that's funny.
You'll find coverage that fits your life. Call today for your free no
Does she say where the
obligation
jism went?
No.
Okay.
I'm not asking.
Just checking. I'm going where I'm supposed to with
Well,
that.
you did.
Yeah.
Good thing we're up there.
There's more that she wants me to read on there. Basically, happy first anniversary on the air.
Oh,
this is the
This is your first anniversary.
3 weeks ago we went over or something like that.
Yeah, it's not
So now we're
details. These people don't care. What they believe whatever we tell them. Happy anniversary.
Or call 989-831-7477
So we want to talk about that a little bit. You want to interject?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
interject. All right. Matter of
This
fact,
Veterans
I'll-
Day, we
Welcome
honor the
to
brave
it.
You're not
men
leading in, he
who
is.
served our country.
I'll lead in and turn it
To all
over.
our veterans,
Darren's got critical
service.
So if you want to say something when it's over there, you got to really holler like I do.
Sheridan Care are VA-approved community care providers. That means eligible veterans can receive
Zonk
high-quality care close to home. Right
But
here
she's
in
on
Cleveland.
edge. She's not
On this
snoring.
Veterans Day and
Yeah.
every
So
day,
when she's
we're
relaxed
I
and
won't
starts
use the
snoring,
jacked
you'll
off
know
thing
that we're
on
doing
here.
well.
Sheridan Community Hospital and Clinic, Thank you, veterans.
She's not worried about that guy.
What
The only
day is
guy
that?
goes through 3 of us to get to her.
Everything from
November
tires and
11th
alignments
is
to
Veterans
electrical
Day, right?
and AC.
Yes.
2 locations for you in Belding
say
and
thank you
Premier
to the
Automotive
veterans
North,
over here.
8798
Yeah,
Road
there-
in Greenville.
there's gonna be something in the paper?
There's a whole bunch of things for
About the show.
Big Boy's
Yeah.
doing free breakfast for veterans.
Premier Automotive
Brand Steakhouse is doing a free 6-ounce sizzler and baked potato.
My back is
Northern Trails is doing
I
a
broke
third
one on
rack of
14.
ribs.
Yeah.
and paid
Trying to
for
collect
shrimp.
your money.
AndersonGirls.com.
It's the
Shop
first
for
Yeah,
your
and every once in a
delicious
while it goes
items
out, well,
locally.
my
Find
tenseness
secret
about a
recipe
bunch of
barbecue
things,
sauce,
whatever, so I'm
amazing
making
coffee
matters
blends,
worse.
Books,
And I
bath
wish the
bombs,
fucker would
Amy's
crack and it
homemade
wouldn't.
things, honey, salsa, salad dressings, holiday
No.
and seasonal items.
I'm used to
jams
suffering
and
like this. He
jellies,
puts me through it
soaps,
all the
socks, even the most soft and snug
Hello, what are
warmers
you
for
doing?
deliveries. It's convenient, it's
It's
local,
generally
and
easier to
it's
stand
so
up
easy
than it is to
do.
sit.
Shop
Yeah,
the
you're doing
online
great.
store at AndersonandGirls.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a WGLM Weather Center update.
Mostly cloudy skies and some snow
No,
showers
30
possible later
seconds.
today. A high of 39. Clouds and snow showers overnight.
If you want to lay
tonight,
down, I
a
can
low of
walk on
20.
your back.
Mostly sunny.
You light
skies
enough for
and
that? I'd like
Monday
it
could see
about
a
the
So last
number.
segment, what were we doing
high of
today?
35.
What are we doing
Cloudy
today?
skies, snow
15
showers
seconds.
likely
About number
overnight.
11 or 12.
Other stuff.
Kick to the
24.
side.
Yeah.
Clouds and snow showers again for Veterans Day Tuesday.
You know,
A high
oh,
of
what he's
38.
doing today. My
Still walk on
mistake.
my
We know what you're doing.
Music you love on WGLM.
Oh, whoops.
Again.
Almost missed that.
Way to go. Good recovery.
Yeah.
Okay then, Scott back here with you on Continuous Miracle. That dangerous Darren over here misfiring.
Yeah.
And he's gotten an important communication from our executive producer, Miss Cara.
Yeah, Cara texted in, wanted to wish us a happy 1-year anniversary on the air, and wanted to thank you guys for all you do for the community. Creating a sober, a sober environment is and can be normal discussion. Maintaining it is enormous benefit for so many people. Thanks for the reminders that we are all a work in progress. Here's to many more discussions and discoveries. And she also wanted to welcome our guests as well that we've had over the last year.
Oh, well,
That was a mouthful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Cara.
Thank you.
Yeah. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my dear. And we appreciate all that you do and have done to help us come on the air here and see what we can do to try and be useful and helpful in the community. And, it's our only aim, and it's kind of fun. We enjoy it. We hope you do too. And back to Joe here, though. As usual, Mike was having some fun during the break.
Again.
And, yeah, and we were having a little more conversation, and it was mostly about what you're doing with your sobriety today, because you're coming up on a 2-year anniversary. Life has changed. The kids and the spouse are becoming more. I'm sure they're grateful Dad's back, and there's a little more continuity going on in the home life. Yeah, we're not adding any more kids because that's
Nope.
a pretty good number. And you're back to work, I imagine.
I am. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't have to mention your employer, but
Yeah.
I know you're professional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's going well for you?
It's going really well. Yeah. I've been blessed with, obviously, with a great family, but also with my employer, who is well aware of my history. And actually, when I got hired, I did the honest thing. I told everything, and they said, "Great, when can you start?" And it was one of those, okay, and they're very supportive. But what I get to do today is I get to live, and I get to wake up and see what God has in store for me today.
Make some discoveries.
I do, and I can help people, and that is something I always thought I was a helpful person, but there was always what's in it for me,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And now it's, how can I be helpful? And I get something I learned from you guys. I get a daily reprieve.
Yeah.
I get to wake up every morning. I say my prayers in the morning, and I go throughout the day, and it's been a blessing, absolutely. So I can, since getting through the 12 steps doesn't mean I stop going to meetings. I am encouraged, obviously, to keep going to meetings and doing that thing, and it's cool what God's got going on. So I'm excited for what the next step is. So,
Radio star.
radio
There you
star.
go.
Yeah.
I got something small to throw at you, but it's rather huge. I know what Joe does for a living, but he's got a truck full of equipment that his employer owns, and he goes to people's houses every day. Entrusted with that. I think that's kind of amazing that's what you could do today and help people.
Yeah. Yep. And I've been given skills, and it's cool to be able to help people that are in need. So
Excellent.
Yeah.
And that's the miracles that we're talking about, folks, when we come to you here on Continuous Miracle. We're encountering folks like Joe and lots of other folks just like him on a daily basis in the midst of being restored to maybe what a higher power had intended all along, but because of addictions, a lot of those things got put to the side for a while. Right.
Says restored to sanity.
So is that what it says, Mike?
Yes, sir. And it's referring to a couple more than just one thing of this guy, but there's a couple areas I was off there a little bit.
So we've got somebody who went from hospitalization to being a useful, productive member of society with a happy outlook on things that's sustainable.
Yeah, it is
in
sustainable.
2 years or roughly 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what the program can do.
Yeah, and it's not.
I've seen it
the
over
book
and over.
or the program tells us it's not an overnight matter, and these things need to be practiced with regularity, and that's why it's a day at a time. And then it's just that. Am I willing? You know, am I willing? That has to come from within. And generally, it takes a good amount of denting things up for a person to become willing to do something different.
My experience.
Yep.
Mostly dented myself along the way. I find that to be, most of us do a lot more self-harm than we do other kind of harm.
That's true. That is true.
And forgiving ourselves for that and getting on with life.
Doing better.
It's all
Yes,
part
sir.
of that program, that process we go through.
Yeah.
You know.
And then you've taken that into all your environments, right? In your workplace.
I
It's
have.
obviously at home.
Yep.
You've spoken of that.
yeah, it's there's things I need to watch out for. I still consider I'm young in sobriety, and so I need to be careful sometimes. And I have a lot of people around me. I surrounded myself with people that care and know that I'm still in recovery, and this is something that I take serious. I've been giving this second chance.
Yeah.
Third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances, and
Things it takes.
I'm taking it serious. So,
So you get to live 2 lives in one?
I do. It's amazing. Yeah.
Say that again, Mike.
You get to live 2 lives in one?
2 lives. Yeah. Yeah, it only took about 43 years to start the second. But
Congratulations.
You made it.
We've been expecting you.
Well, wait a minute. What I heard a little while ago, this guy says that you weren't really ready for that. He didn't say it like that, but he said God places us where we are when we're ready, something along that line,
yeah.
and being placed in a place to be able to do that and start that new life.
Yeah, he had to put me through some stuff first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to get a little humility, a little humble, and that was another very important part of this.
A little?
A lot.
Self-examination.
Just calling a question because I got one.
Self-examination. That's what you were talking about.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then do something with it.
Yeah. What am I gonna do about it? Yep.
What about you, John, this process with, working with, I know you work with other men.
Yeah.
But this one seems like it's touched you in a more personal manner.
Yeah, Joe, I met his wife on a kayaking trip when he was actually in the hospital, and she was just beside herself, and we see that a lot. spouses and people around us that are suffering, and to be able to see that firsthand.
So she came to the kayaking
came to the
trip,
kayaking
reaching
trip.
out, looking.
Well, Joe and his wife were going to go on the kayaking trip, but
Right.
then Joe ended up in the hospital.
Nice work, Joe.
So she went by herself on this
Well, good
trip,
for her.
and I spent some
Yeah.
time on the river, kind of talking to her, giving her space, but just kind of seeing how she's doing, and to be able to see that from that point of view is
So
we
she
don't always get to
encountered
see.
somebody on the river who actually might have given a shit about her husband.
Yeah.
Sorry, Darren.
Got the beat button.
Can't believe I said that. That's
Two demerits.
That's the first time.
I know it's the first time in a year.
That's
Yeah.
my job.
Hey, I know what that is. I won't say it though. Things we get to do.
But Joe,
But yeah, back to her and yeah.
I identify a lot with Joe too. He reminds me of myself in a lot of ways, with the difficulty being honest with myself and all the lies that I told myself. That just breaking through that, and once I was able to break through that, the change that's happened. And so it's been an absolute pleasure to work with Joe, and with all the guys that I work with.
Sure,
we get to do this stuff, and they're not all the same.
No.
Everybody's not the same.
Everybody matters, though. I know that.
Absolutely.
Everybody matters.
We are all a child of somebody. We all have a parent or kids or somebody that cares about us. And,
Sure.
Book says we're all a child of God.
Child of God, absolutely. So we all matter.
So I guess if that's the case, we better be treating each other pretty decent.
That's right.
Well, maybe, take some time to learn some of this stuff.
That guy that cut me off you were talking about, I'm not sure about him, but the rest of them treat me decent.
They're on their own, right?
Yeah.
He might be a child of God, he's just got a different name.
Yeah. You should have heard what I called him when I tried to get his attention.
They're in a bigger hurry than you, Mike, that's all.
Right.
You don't know what they're in a hurry for.
No.
Maybe they're giving birth. I think I go to the bathroom really bad. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
Never know.
It was a bearded guy. I'm supposed to think he's giving birth? You try to
Like
put
me?
some humor in this, huh?
You never know, Mike. I mean, hey.
You know what's going on out there, mister?
Oh, that part.
And more than I need to know, that's for sure. I need to know about staying sober. Thank goodness you guys are here to remind me.
Stay on track, boss.
Yes, sir. So, Joe, as you're going about this, so you're actively engaged in the kids' lives, everybody's, things are back to where,
Yeah, sometimes
Where
it
they
gets
should have
really,
been.
it does get busy, and I am,
yeah, I
I
can
am
imagine.
reminded, what's important, and I can't forget about, where I came from, but I also.
No, but you don't live there anymore.
No, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm excited to. I can't believe this could ever happen, but me helping someone else, being a sponsor is something that I look forward to. A little, obviously, not scared, but apprehensive, but yeah, it's exciting.
We can't be scared.
No.
Can't screw it up.
As long as we're trying, I heard.
That's the one.
Okay.
Keep trying.
Cool thing is you've always got somebody to call too.
Oh yeah.
You get a whole group of people really.
Yeah, you're
And
on.
that's the
You're on my
community
speed
of-
dial.
The community of AA that we have in Greenville, like I mentioned before, is incredible.
Yeah.
It's
it
not
is.
like it was 10, 15 years ago even.
So,
It's grown a lot.
Scott, you've been telling me about lining up guests. It sounds like Joe's going to get a sponsee pretty quick, and then we'll have Joe come back on.
Yeah.
How's that sound for an idea?
I like all your ideas, Mike.
Well, good. I'm going to run
Too
with that
chicken to
one.
tell him no. That's what it is.
I just don't act on all of them.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Be honest
You
here.
got to do something about it? Probably not, but that's a good idea.
Shows you're thinking.
It's a
Not
good
well,
thing-
but
it's a
shows
good
you're
thing
thinking.
when you got one.
Never mind.
We don't usually, Mike.
Oh, why don't you mind for a change?
Right. Oh, we'll do that one of these days. It's another good idea.
I'm not taking you too serious anymore about some
All
of
right,
this stuff.
then. Please don't.
I don't even have a Rule 62 shirt on, and you're not
I
taking me
almost
serious.
wore mine. I did.
You should have.
It was dark when I got dressed this morning.
Yeah, how about that? We got all that going on. Time change. We got snow falling. World keeps turning out
It
there,
does.
boys. Get ready.
It's beautiful.
Life keeps coming, and we get to deal with it a day at a time,
We do.
situation at a time, person at a time, event at a time. And that's one of the miracles Oh, I was just reminded of something. Thank you, Darren. I am grateful to you. I was just reminded of something. Our website is active, and there is just loads of information on there now. If you would like to access it, I have failed to mention that yet today, and so I'm going to right now. Continuousmiracle.net. All of our previous shows are up there to view at your leisure, and then all of the folks we've had on, all their information is available up on that website. So continuousmiracle.net. Also, you can view the show on Facebook. We are live this morning, correct, sir?
Yep, at Continuous Miracle Radio.
Continuous Miracle Radio on Facebook, and that'll be posted.
That's already
running
going.
right now.
It's running right now.
It'll be up later. Well, it'll be up for a while.
Yep.
The YouTube be up later.
And the YouTube will be up on
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. We're on YouTube, and the show will be on YouTube and Continuous Miracle Radio as well. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can catch us anytime. I know we're only on for an hour a week, but you can catch it at time that's more appropriate for you. If you can't get it here, so we're trying to reach out to the folks, share some of this experience, strength, and hope, and the continuous miracle that's going on right here in their own communities.
It's a blessing. It really is.
Yeah, we get to be a part of it.
We do. It's a privilege.
Mike,
I
any
could-
closing thoughts?
I'm still thinking about me and the fact that I'm going to do a speaker meeting at the MAC towards the end of the month.
Oh, good for us.
And it's Veterans Day's coming up. We do have
Yes.
a veterans meeting at the MAC.
Yeah,
It's
we
new
got a
meeting
new veterans
that
meeting.
somebody I know.
Oh,
will
yeah.
be,
You can
Let's
find
go
me
here.
Monday at 7 o'clock at the MAC with some other vets having a veterans meeting.
Yep, and a quick thank you to all the veterans out there.
Yes, thanks.
Appreciate your
Thank you.
sacrifice and service to our country and all our fellow Americans. And so we wouldn't be here without you fellows. We know that. And we thank you. Those of us, though, in this recovery business, we got to keep soldiering on in our own unique way.
The things I get to do.
Yes, sir. Today.
Yeah.
So, John, I want to thank you for being on the program again
Appreciate
today.
the
with us.
opportunity.
Yes, and thank you for your service.
Thank
Joe,
you. Yes.
thank you for being on and sharing your experience, strength, and hope with us here on Continuous Miracle. And showing the people out in the listening audience that this is what's happening in real time in your own communities.
And we have fun.
And we have fun doing it. Yeah, and it doesn't hurt, right, Mike?
Quite a bit. I'm having a lot of fun. It doesn't hurt at all.
Which is a miracle for that guy.
Yes, sir.
So next week, come on back and join us here at 11. We're going to have another special guest on, and we always look forward to that. Cara, thank you for your reminders, and keep doing what you're doing, young lady. We appreciate you, too. Come on back and join us next Sunday at 11. Continuous Miracle, right here on WGLM.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Where are you going? You got Pete. What's you write?
Nothing else.
Okay.
Mike?
John, showing up what you